there's a great hall. Let's look around first, though. Reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us, Matriarch Gale. But Ardot Yashi can't kill each other, can they? Can't they just bone each other?
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Oh, damn it, Liara. Gale's electronic signature. Oh, shit. Hey, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Anything over here? No? Okay. We already went over there. Cool. Anything over here? No. No. Okay.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Yo! It's Samara!
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
But what are you doing here?
My daughters live in this monastery, Tali. I am here for them.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Holy shit. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. God damn.
You met me hunting down your other Ardent Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
Jesus Christ!
We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tasha Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Oof. Alright, well, we gotta go find Westro now.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
That actually kind of fucking spooked me.
I'm on it!
person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Bad, bad things.
Mother, you came.
Let's go!
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falair speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Okay. Alright, I'll
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
What's up, Gator?
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falair?
I'm sorry.
Falair! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
That was a weird statement, Liara.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Thessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Block the internet. Don't let them know that Reapers are going to kill everybody. Get fucked. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh, it's a shotgun. Okay. And we got some shoulder guards. Let's fucking go.
On it.
Weapon bench. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us Justicar for us said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded their execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but I will certainly be the last. Matriarch Gala. Jethro, I looked over at the CU's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Giannis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious he was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Giannis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Theseus governments to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Giannis matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Gala. Damn. How dare you be romantic, Giannis? The fuck was that song? Fuck.
I'm on it. On it.
Get fucked. Oh, hi. That person's not alive. That person's dead. Right? Yeah.
Another commando. Why did they go so far into the monastery?
Perhaps the commandos were looking for survivors?
Their luck was no better than ours.
Big oof. What's over here? Hell fucking yeah. Any doors that can open over there? No? Okay. What's up, Gator? How you doing tonight?
We've found our bomb.
And Falaire.
Rila. Rila, wake up.
Falaire. Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Fishing? Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Have you played any of Skull Merchant? I was playing a little bit of Skull Merchant last night. She's weird, man.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Oh hey, she's still alive. Let's go. No, she ain't.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Ah, Jesus.
Later.
Oh my god, she's fucking walking on water or air.
That's the last.
For now,
Check the
let's
swap
get
for
back
my
to that
clip when
bomb.
you got a chance. Yeah, she's very mad. She's definitely very mad.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Jesus Christ. Big oof. God damn.
I'm not your slaves.
Fuck.
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that
No!
no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I.
Fuck no. Jesus Christ.
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falaire rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers.
Jesus.
I'll speak with Falaire, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
God damn. Top tier fucking mission. Let's go.
So the Ardat Yakshi's monastery fell? Are they all neutralized?
It won't be a problem anymore.
Then they are at peace. And we can concentrate all resources on defense and evacuation.
Can you save many people?
Millions will be left behind when we withdraw, and that time is coming much too soon. Our thanks, Commander. We'll send what commandos we can to Admiral Hackett. I must go.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Do you or do you not feel bonita? What do you mean by that? Sorry, commandos train from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught that each thought and each decision be made without hesitation. While exact training methods vary among teams, all commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes, and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. Samora, the Justicars are an ancient order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They originally adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, the Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. The Justicar Samara set aside all other responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers even if it kills her. Damn. Cruiser Nefrain is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's South Pole. Cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. Crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor, a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. Scientists in Oricion had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for a material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the crucible's venting chambers. Let's go. Cruiser Sibean. The Sibean is a Asari cruiser-class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around their excessive power source. The Sibean's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. Damn! Graceful soaring spires common to the Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theaters have stood longer than most civilizations. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. Damn. We are fucking killing it. Krogan at 860, Quarian at 800, Turian at 593, Solarian fucking suck. It's a meme, babe. I don't know half of the memes you fucking throw my way. The Geth are 515, 91 on the Crucible. Damn. And Alliance is 118, and then 938 for Alien. Damn.
Commander, something on your mind?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
It's a testament to your efforts that even with everyone's back to the wall, they're still honoring their commitments. Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Lok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful, and violent. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Narnar Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper, don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
How about the Asari and Solarians?
Since the coup attempt, the Asari have stepped up to the plate. They're committing fleets and sending a science team to work on the Crucible. And believe it or not, they promised us the Destiny Ascension. They haven't forgotten you saved it 3 years ago.
And the Solarians?
They sent the entire fleet as a thank you for rescuing their counselor. I guess they managed to overlook the genophage cure.
Okay, so we've already seen that. I guess, yeah, we've already seen all
Nothing
these.
more.
Hack it out.
Okay. Alrighty. I wonder if Tali's still in the mess hall if she's in engineering.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, we do? Let's go. Kareen Lemes, Commander Shepard. As of an hour ago, the Sorry High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I know a few commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in a week. Ready to serve, Captain Kareen Lemes. From Samara, Shepard, I finished my business on Lessus. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. While you do your essential work, I'll do my best to help hold the front. There we go. I'll do my best to help hold the front. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Let's feed our fish. We can't forget to feed our fish. What's up, Squee? We finally found him. He's just been hanging out in the fucking bottom deck of the ship forever. Yep, Tali's here. Subdeck stairwell.
So, no regrets over fighting the Reapers on a human ship?
Hey, the Normandy's design was part Turian, remember?
You know what I mean.
No, somebody has to keep you from giving all the Dextros a bad name.
That's right. I remember you chastising me on behalf of my species for losing our homeworld to the Geth.
I never said that.
Would you like me to send you an audio recording?
No, I hate listening to recordings of myself. My voice never comes out right. Listen, about what I said.
Forget it.
No, I was wrong. I was young and I was wrong about your people.
I guess losing Palavin put things in perspective.
Yeah, you could say that. How about you? You ever mind serving on an all-human ship?
Somebody has to stick around to keep you in line.
Get fucked.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, hello, Commander.
Oh!
Just double checking the thermal ducts.
I'm sure you were. Carry on.
Commander,
Shepard,
do you think Shepard noticed?
I'm sorry, then.
I'm so embarrassed.
Bro, I heard that.
Commander.
Shepard,
Shepard. Shepard. Well, good thing they got together. Let's go. Let's check on Liara. Oh, Garrus and Javik are hanging out in the lounge. Let's go. Where, though? Oh, I know where the lounge is. The lounge is 7.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Jah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinriel claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare.
100 years?
This human holds such childish views of war. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better. Later.
Fair.
It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it.
Oh?
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Jesus Christ, okay. Alright. We have intel.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been...
Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Nothing? Okay. Alright. Matriarch Gala was an Asari of some appointments with connections to Asari High Command and Council of Stuff. Her electronic signature can be used once before security protocols realize it's been activated by someone else. Gala's contracts can open elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or on behalf of the Asari Embassy, grant someone a discount at all Citadel stores. We'll do that. Why not? Barrel of the Reaper weapon can be dismantled for further study. If the miniaturized energy cells powering the gun system are taken apart, it could lead to improvements in the damage a weapon can deal. However, an examination of its heat venting systems could instead provide the means to maximize thermal clip storage. Let's do more weapon damage. Let's just make our weapons fucking glass cannons. I do need to check something on armor. Alright.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
Ooh, let's go.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Hard to drag your heels after you lose your homeworld.
Hang on 1 second, gotta check this. There we go, perfect.
Commander?
Wait, I did see something else real quick that I wanted to check. Hell yeah. Let's see what Joker and Edie have to say, and then we'll get back to it.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony, Tiptree.
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's a nickname. She's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Thanks. You too. Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. Then the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
I'm sure they will.
Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Edie's the fucking coolest. Alright, let's go see what else this place has to offer. 83%.
I found something. Reapers eluded.
Alright, we got everything in the Nimbus cluster. Easy money. I am curious to check the journal.
The Asari were the first.
Oh, hey, we have new stuff on the Reapers.
Banshees are the corrupted Asari often found leading a Reaper strike force. The Reapers create them specifically from Asari with active or latent predispositions to becoming Ardat Yakshi, a rare neurological condition that enhances the Asari's biotic power while causing the immediate death of anyone she mates with. Lumbering as though in constant pain, the emaciated Banshees are surprisingly durable opponents. They are devastating biotics, able to hurl lethal balls of energy and create shock waves as they regenerate. What Alliance military finds most disturbing is the Banshee's ability to spawn her own warp field and seemingly teleport during combat. Although their wails have no apparent physiological effect, the psychological impact is undeniable. When Banshees die, their Ardat Yakshi genetics twist against them, causing a biotic implosion to ensure they evade capture.
Fucking rough.
The Reaper weapon, nicknamed Black Star, is so advanced that Alliance scientists can only offer speculation about how it works. The gun appears to exploit an Element Zero core and mass effect fields to fire gravitational singularities, micro black holes, that revert to their natural lethality when they impact a solid object. Researchers theorize that the blast tears apart the strong nuclear forces that hold the target's atoms together, resulting in a localized fusion reaction in light atoms and a localized fission reaction in heavy atoms. If that hypothesis is correct, the weapon alters nuclei, thus changing the chemical composition of the target. This destroys organic tissue, corrodes surviving armor, and leaves a visible trail of light-emitting particles. Although some might argue that the Black Star's single-launch capability makes it a liability, its capacity for utter destruction is essential when the user requires large-scale, instantaneous damage.
Testicular torsion. He said the name.
Although before the introduction of the M560 Hydra, missile launchers either focused on bringing down a single armored target or simultaneously neutralizing multiple unarmored opponents. With the Hydra, a soldier no longer needs to choose between the two. The Hydra releases a barrage of miniature missiles, each guided by an independent homing system that seeks out exposed enemies. On impact, 3 shaped charges per missile explode in sequence. The first overloads the target's kinetic barriers before the second destroys its armor, clearing a path for the third warhead to detonate inside the target.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ. That's fucking mean. Ardat Yashi, the Demon of the Night Winds, are sorry suffering from a genetic disorder preventing conventional melding of nervous systems during mating. Instead, Ardat Yashi electrochemically ravage their partner's nervous systems in extreme cases, leaving victims as vegetative invalids or corpses. Asari psychologists regard the incapacity for mental fusion as preventing the development of empathy, leading to psychopathy. There is no known cure. Disorder generally begins in infancy, reaching full pathology during maiden adolescent sexual development, while seductive and sexually driven as other Asari, Ardat Yakshi are congenitally sterile. Ancient Asari mythology held that Ardat Yakshi were gods of destruction, depicting them as villains of countless legends and as anti-heroes of numerous Asari epics. Contrary to popular belief, Ardat Yakshi are neither extremely rare, around 1% of Asari dwell on the AY spectrum, nor are they all murderers. Most cultivate and discard countless exploitative and abusive relationships during their legally marginal lives. Despite rumors of Ardat Yakshi syndicates, by nature Ardat Yakshi are incapable of long-term cooperation. As disproportionately wealthy species, Asari employ their economic reach and media ownership to hide any AY pathology from the galactic community, placing most Ardat Yakshi in monitored work programs of seclusion. Only the most aggressive cases are sentenced to sanitaria or prisons or to the execution list of justicars. Damn. Adjutant is the Cerberus codename for the experimental subjects created a secret facility beyond the Omega-4 relay. The creatures are based on Reaper technology, and the adjutants discounted on Omega have the ability to affect any life form to create a new adjutant. Adjutants are deadly pact hunters. They initially remain hidden, observing potential victims and distracting them with subtle whispers. When they select a target, adjutants ambush them with charged projectiles that create a violently unstable mass effect field that causes severe disorientation and renders the target helpless. Enhanced muscle tissues give adjutants the ability to leap surprising distances, allowing them to close in and infect their target quickly. The baseline form of the being does not match any known species. Xenobiologists suspect that the Reapers may have originally created and implemented the virus several cycles before the Prothean extinction, and that it still carries genetic traces of its original host. If this is true, then like the Collectors, adjutants are a glimpse into the distant past as a species whose very existence and struggle against the Reapers has long been forgotten. Kid's unique ability is using his implants distorting mass effect fields around the groin. Jesus Christ. Though its initial invasion of Omega was successful, Cerberus was soon faced with the problem controlling the station's large and often lawless population. An initial solution was to establish containment areas bordered with impassable force fields, believed to be sheets of plasma suspended in a magnetic field. As Cerberus tightened its control on the station, units that could pass freely through the force field to police the populace became necessary, leading Cerberus engineers to recover Loki security mechs from the remaining Eclipse mercenary chapters. When upgraded with Cerberus' proprietary mini-fabrication technology, shielding recovered from Omega's Element Zero processing plants, and additional ablative armor, the result was a Rampart mech, a flexible combat unit designed for control and intimidation of Omega's inhabitants. Rampart mechs can seek out targets or troublemakers anywhere on Omega, even lower industrial areas where radiation can be too intense. It is fitted with infrasound and scent markers that are fight or flight triggers for several species and are intended to subdue or disperse a crowd. When necessary, Rampart mechs can channel all available power into generating a high-intensity shield that defends against hacking or biotic attacks and weapons fire, protecting the rampart until reinforcements arrive. For combat, most rampart mechs are equipped with a standard issue shotgun. If damaged beyond repair, the rampart mech destroys the shotgun's aluminum alloy heat dispersal sinks, coating all nearby assailants in red-hot residue that burns through armor. Jesus Christ. In extreme situations, the rampart mech overclocks into hunter-killer mode, diverting power from its unique shields to single-mindedly destroy its target. In this mode, the rampart mech moves faster, attacking with flash-forward omni blades that targets unprotected nerve clusters and immobilizes the luckless target. The rampart also channels excess heat through the dispersal sinks, visibly burning off material to create an intimidating display of it as it advances. Born to a family with a long and honored tradition of military service, Nyreen Kandros left the Turian military after the emergence of her biotic abilities. Off suspicious of biotics, the Turians shipped Nyreen off to the Cabal units, where her abilities and experience were grossly underutilized. After several years as a mercenary, Kandros was drawn to Omega by its reputation as a haven for capable freelancers. Nyreen's early years on Omega were a pivotal time for her. Arya T'Loak took an interest in Kandros, helping her hone her biotic talents while developing her military experience and skills to their full potential. Arya has also allowed Nyreen the time she needed to reconcile with her new way of life and her expectedly and initially unwanted abilities. The two eventually parted ways due to Hang on one second. There we go.
Irreconcilable.
Irreconcilable. Why did I not think about that? Okay. Irreconcilable differences, but Nyreen Kandros remained on Omega upon Arya's return to the station after the Cerberus invasion. Nyreen revealed herself as the leader of the Talons. Reformed under her leadership, the Talons are Omega's newfound symbol of resistance against the Cerberus occupiers. And then the Cabals. The Cabals are an elite biotic Turian unit whose dictum is the intangible is unstoppable. As Turian biotics are relatively rare, with biotic abilities manifesting in only a small percentage of Element 0 exposed Turians, Cabals tend to be small and only comprised of 10 to 15 individuals led by a commanding officer called a Kavalim. Thank you, honey. I love you. A Turian Cabal is often deployed covertly as shock troops or saboteurs, or they're sent on long reconnaissance operations or missions for the hierarchy. In addition to advanced biotic training, all Cabal soldiers are highly skilled in small arms, explosives, infiltration tactics, and piloting. Centuries ago, during the Unification Wars, military blackouts would recruit Turian biotics as infiltrators, planting them as anonymously and the regular infantry as observers, or using them as assassins. The historical practice has left a cultural bias against biotic soldiers among the Turian rank and file. As a result, the Turian hierarchy prefers to keep its Cabals isolated from other branches of the military, citing safety and unit cohesion concerns. Even Turians whose biotic abilities are not combat proficient are segregated into Cabals, often forcing them to cut short their promising careers in order to serve as a medic or a maintenance officer. However, Cabal soldiers are professionals. Those who do not adapt are quickly weeded out, resulting in strongly unified teams of experienced, deadly biotic warriors who seek their isolation as a necessary sacrifice to protect the hierarchy. I'm going to grab this drink because I'm going to need it here in a second. Oh, Jesus. The war with the Reapers means that the Turian hierarchy no longer has the luxury of keeping such powerful assets in the reserve. Many Cabals have recalled to Palaven, where the most experienced have been dispatched to the front lines for surgical strikes on Reaper strongholds or to provide support for regular infantry. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, hang on a second. "16 years ago, the Systems Alliance established a first dish field on Antarim, defying the tidal disruptions and electrical storms that periodically sweep across the planet. The facility has since grown into a crucial communications hub for the Alliance. Trade between the Alliance base and nearby human settlements sustains planetary unity. The Alliance also trains and hires colonists to maintain the quantum communicators, further strengthening the bond between locals and the military forces that use the comm stations. Although most of the communication relays serve the military, a coalition of Antarim's businesses have begun construction on a civilian broadcast hub. Local Alliance commander has offered help of military's technical experts at making Antarim a symbol of civilian and military cooperation." Goddamn, okay. Here we go. Fall of Thessia. The assault on Thessia did not go as smoothly as the Reaper strikes against other races. While other species met the Reapers head-on, the Asari retorted to dangerous hit-and-run tactics to harass their attackers. By engaging in guerrilla strategies, blasting a Reaper ship, then jumping to faster light where they could not be tracked, the Asari forced the Reapers to remain on the defensive. Unfortunately, the Reapers' greater numbers allowed them to accept certain losses, so that they soon ignored the attacks against them and began orbital bombardment of Thessia. This in turn forced the Asari to defend their homeworld with a more traditional stance, facing the Reaper forces directly. As soon as the Reapers landed on Thessia, the harvesting began. A swift and brutal slaughter of the Asari ground forces followed. Resistance from trained biotics barely slowed the attackers down. In the end, Thessia's minimal military forces, combined with unpreparedness in the face of an overwhelming enemy, resulted in the fall of the planet. Ugh. God damn. Alright, well.
Get back to the bang bang.